Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for July 22nd to the 28th. This is for Libra and Libra rising, and if you are new to my channel, I use astrology, tarot, and my guides to go a little deeper so you can feel like you're getting a personal reading. All right, so Libra, this is going to be a huge week. This is actually going to be significant. Before we even start, I want you to remember Sunday, all right, July 21st. Remember, we're coming out of that full moon in Capricorn, really big. So this week, we're still in, the energy of that full moon in Capricorn. It was at 29 degrees, a closing shop, full closeout, karmic, right? There's this kind of karmic release that happened around that time. Again, you may be feeling it. If you watch this video before the week, you're approaching it. Remember, this full moon in Capricorn in your fourth house. So there could be some sort of culmination, something illuminated, even like a turning point, a shift that you may feel in terms of your domestic sector, which would be home, family, children, parents, significant other, real estate, things that have to do with home, especially if you are Libra rising. But every Libra is definitely going to feel this. This is you likely creating a new system for yourself, maybe thinking about that as well. There's just something here. Remember, Mars was trining Pluto as well, so taking a lot of action here, a lot of family energy with Pluto being in Aquarius in your fifth house of family and children. Also pleasure, joy, recreation, self-expression. So remember, you're still going to be affected by that. Now, on July 22nd, this is Monday, we officially move into Leo season. Oh my diddly days. Y'all are going to love this. Libra Nation, so we have a stellium in Leo, okay? The Sun in Leo, Venus in Leo, Mercury in Leo. You can see Mercury will be moving into Virgo later this week, but wow, that is a lot of Leo energy. And don't forget, Venus is also in Leo for the rest of the month. So you've got Venus and the Sun all month long in your 11th house. That's what Leo represents for you. The 11th house is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Now, if you saw your monthly forecast, you know that I said this energy is hearts of fire, passion, a lot of passion, a lot of creativity. The 11th house is also your social network, groups you belong to, organizations, communities that you belong to. So you're going to be very social. You're going to be very social. You could have the spotlight on you. Remember, the Sun is the ruler for Leo. So it's in its domicile. So you will feel that spotlight, those rays from the Sun. This really is, there is a sense of popularity as well. There's a sense of being seen, getting attention, receiving attention. This is feeling magnetic. You could feel very magnetic around this time, especially in social settings, particularly for you, Libra. This is really nice. And there is a sense of a lot of people that people in your circle. It could even be like a LinkedIn community, right? If you're here for work or whatnot, your career, that connect you to other people that make your hopes and wishes and dreams come true. That's, we're tracing this all back to ancient astrology. That's what the 11th house was. So keep that in mind. This is going to be, you're definitely going to be busy, likely very social, and you are already very social, Libra. So this is going to be really nice and vibrant for you. And definitely you will feel this attention. You'll do your Miss America wave. Enjoy it. It's a great time. It's really nice. Now, everyone else will be doing the Miss America wave as well, because this is Sun in Leo. Remember what I talked about, that spotlight, but it's also Leo the lion, Leo with its roar. You are going to be seen. You are going to be heard. And this is a time where a lot of people, you'll notice that people are seeking admiration, adoration, compliments, praise, a lot of that. So do it, give it. It's, I always say it. You always want to raise your frequency. Complimenting people really raises those energies. It feels really good. So you may, maybe every day tell your significant other or your mom or your child or your neighbor, hey, I love your shoelaces today. They look great. Maybe you give your kids 5 stars for, the chicken nuggets they made for you last night, whatever it is. But just know that this is a very optimistic time. It's a very optimistic time. Now, with that said, you see on the same day, as soon as we move into Leo season on Monday, all right, this is still July 22nd, we have Sun opposite Pluto. So this is where you're going to feel a little bit of a squeeze because this is an opposition. Now, this one's very interesting for you, Libra. This could be with a friendship. It could be something with family. It could be something with creativity for you as well. That may be the biggest thing here. Maybe having some creative blocks in terms of, and when I say creativity, being creative in terms of problem solving, things like that. There may be something here. Just know that Sun in Leo, Pluto in Aquarius, right? Two fixed signs here. And so, sure, you'll have a little wiggle room, but remember the Sun represents the ego. And then Pluto is, it's death and rebirth, it's transformation, but it's power. It's empowerment. It's also, there's this level of destruction when it comes to an opposition like this. So yeah, there may be something here where there is not seeing eye to eye with somebody. Again, it can be looking at it could be, like a friend, something in a social environment. It could also be family. It could be children, just not seeing eye to eye around this time. What's really amplifying this actually is the fact that on Monday, the moon will also be in Aquarius. So you see these oppositions to, the moon, Pluto. This is definitely going to be, and remember the day before with that full moon in Capricorn, that was conjuncting Pluto. So Pluto's been very active, and that is your 5th house. Remember, that is pleasure, joy, fun. So it's almost like someone is, kind of like, what is it? Dampening your style or cramping your style, cramping your style around this time. Just remember, be graceful in every situation. Let karma work its magic. All right. You never want to get into these situations. And again, this may be a day where other people will feel like they are bears waiting to be poked. Okay, they're waiting for it. They're waiting for somebody to poke the bear. So go toward the honey. Go toward the honey. Have that honey while that kind of settles out. You're going to be fine. The other thing is Aquarius is very rebellious energy. So there may be this rebellious flare that you may feel around this time. Just remember, you're going to be fine as long as, again, this is a lot of egos at play that could be happening just around this time, just this day. Now, we're coming out of this opposition. Remember, we also had Mercury and Venus. Remember that. Also opposing Pluto. And so with these oppositions opposing Pluto that are, in your 5th house, you could have been feeling it for a week or so. So you may already know what it is. You already may know what it is where you may have to see eye to eye, have some compromise, really have a conversation about things. But just know people may be a little bit willing to not budge. It is a good time to actually, with Pluto being power and empowerment, it is a good time to learn about your sense of power around this time. Okay. This is where you want to put that energy. This is, Pluto is doing shadow work as well. And so this is a great time to do that. All right. Remember, Aquarius is the innovator, the inventor, the genius, your BFF, fellow air sign here. All right. So very future forward thinking, progressive thinking. So use that energy thinking about your future moving forward from this situation. Now you see on Thursday, July 25th, we have the Sun sextiling Mars. You see the blue asterisk on this day, the best day of the week. It is such, this is, like in Hollywood when they do the action with that slate, that's the Sun sextile in Mars. This is amazing. This is you taking action. This is going to feel really nice for you. All right. This is the Sun in Leo sextiling Mars and Gemini. We have a fire sign, air sign. This is a great blend. This is a great blend. They make a great team here. This is huge, self-confident energy. All right. Huge, taking action. Again, you may feel very assertive, very motivated. You may be even physically, right? You may feel very physically active. Mars is with Jupiter and Gemini in your 9th house. You may be thinking about planning some trips, long distance trips. If not, maybe having moments with people from foreign cultures around this time. Book publishing is also a big thing around this time for you, especially with Mars here. You can feel really ramped up about writing a book, starting a website, things like that. That's got to be really nice. Broadcasting as well is part of this, but it's also, higher mind, education. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of y'all really want to learn something new. Maybe you join a group. Maybe you do join the Women's Motorcycle Club of Dayton, Ohio, or the Men's We Love Cat Cafes Club of Tampa, Florida. Whatever you want. There may be something here where you may be really interested in joining a group or even creating one as well. Okay, use this. It's all about action. What makes this day even more special is that the moon will be in Aries at this point. Okay, this is really nice. This is really great because it adds a little bit more fuel. All right, there's more coal thrown in the kiln here. And remember, the North Node is in Aries, okay, for the rest of the year. That's your 7th house of partnerships, relationships. There really could be something here. This energy is really, bold and like I said, self-confident. It's really fiery, definitely passionate. With Leo ruling the 5th house, yes, there could be some moments where this is love, this is romance. It's even like sexual energy, so you could feel that heightened as well. All right, if you're here for that. Now, Mercury moves into Virgo on that same day. A lot happening here. This is when you're going to really feel very intuitive, honestly, very intuitive, and trusting your intuition in conversation, in communication, because Mercury is the planet of communication, moving into Virgo, where it's in its domicile and it's exalted. Mercury thrives in Virgo. Mercury loves being in Virgo. So this is really nice. I mentioned last week, Mercury, and in your monthly forecast, Mercury is going retrograde next week. So remember to start putting ducks in a row. Take advantage of this week. Mercury in Virgo, very pragmatic, very practical, especially in terms of communication, processing things, thinking about things. Now, Mercury in Virgo rules your 12th house. So a lot of this is intuitive moments for you. All right. Again, trusting your intuition, maybe even dreams. This is the 12th house, everything beyond the physical plane. This is the subconscious, which I guess like the self-conscious there, the subconscious is where we store our memories. So it could be where you're unrooting things at this time, maybe even communicating it. You've got so much activity with your 11th house, your 5th house, being very social this week. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot of really deep conversations as well. All right. So I really love this energy for you. Mercury in Virgo is also, it has that diligence, hardworking energy, especially in the sense of like service to others. So you really could be doing a lot of things in, as this force of good with all this spirituality that is the 12th house. So Libra, what a week. Let's see what's going on for you. All right. For July 22nd to the 28th, again, for Libra and Libra rising and Libra moon. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you're absolutely welcome to. All right, so Libra Nation, let's do it. Let's see what's going on for you. July 22nd to the 28th. All right. Oh, I can take off my glasses now. It has been a day. Can you see me? I can see you. Libra, y'all look great. Y'all look great. Libra Nation, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I do a traditional cult of Christ spread. If we need to pull clarifiers, that we will. Libra, come on, y'all, come on. This is gonna be a week, really fiery week. And I love you. Y'all are amazing. All right, so Libra. Oh, wow. This is going to be a week for you. Oh, my goodness. You got to let some things go. You got to let some things go. There's got to be some things you're going to have to let go. You can see it here. Otherwise, you maybe, everything here is saying, okay, let me figure this out. But if you find yourself like overanalyzing things, overthinking things, or feeling, again, remember with Sun opposite Pluto, that's really strong. And that's where everybody is a bear wanting to be poked, or there's got to be bears being poked. Remember, go for the honey. There's a whole vat of honey. Just go with all the bears over there and just eat the honey until, everyone's cool about it. All right, Libra, let's get started. You got the Four of Cups. Now, this came up in your past. The Four of Cups, yeah, there may be some things where you're just like, boring, right? That's what this card is attributed to. Boredom, apathy. It's a card of like meh. I say it's a card that's testing your gratitude. You see that he's sitting here with 3 full cups. 3 full cups. You see the hand of spirit offering a 4th cup. It is eye level. He can see it. There's no illusion here. But look at his reaction, crossing off his heart. Okay. Arms crossed. So this, when I say testing your gratitude, this is being grateful for everything that you have in your life and focusing on that. If you feel that things are just maybe, you know, not going your way, or you're not getting exactly what you want at this point, a lot of it could be career related. Libra, this card is actually attributed to Moon in Cancer. Remember, Cancer rules your 10th house of career, public recognition, honors, achievements. So something there where you may not be getting, maybe it's even like recognition that you feel like you're not getting the recognition you deserve. I think out of like the entire 2 years I've been doing this is the first time I ever drank something in a weekly reading. But listen, this is, again, having that gratitude, because when you have that gratitude, you're working with your intuition. Your heart is a magnetic field. I mean, like, you raise your frequency, okay? You raise your frequency. And I talk about that all the time, like energy and you know, it really is. When you raise your frequency, you're gonna it makes the difference, right? And so that's vibrate. We all vibrate at a certain frequency down to the molecular level. So if you want to attract the things that you want, you've got to vibrate at a higher frequency. Albert Einstein himself said, match the frequency of the reality you want, and you can't help but get that reality. So this is just saying there may be something that, again, you're just like, all right, but focus on the things that you do have, the things that do bring you pleasure, the things that you do bring you joy. And you see, the more that you're raising your frequency, you're going to be attracting the things that you want. All right. So keep that in mind. A lot of this is, remember, we're still under the full moon in Capricorn, and that is structures. It's, like I mentioned in that, I did a separate full moon in Capricorn video, even in your mind, okay? And so knocking down those old belief systems that may be in the way as well, seeing things in a different way. You're going to be doing that anyway with Jupiter in Gemini for an entire year. Jupiter expands, right? That's your 9th house of your philosophies, your belief system, how you see things. So you're seeing things in a way that are shifting, but you've got to let something go because you got the devil in the root of your, or in the heart of your spread. Okay. And as we know, the devil is Capricorn. Remember, this is why I'm really bringing up this full moon in Capricorn for you. You've got to let something go. Remember, full moons culminate. It's time to release. Remember what I said, that karmic release, having that surrender. What is something that you have to go? If you let go, if you look at what's happening here, when you've got the devil, when you've got you've got the 4 cups and the 5 of cups, by the way, we're going to talk about that. You've got the devil sitting right in the middle. And so this is saying there is something where you have to let something go that's not emotionally fulfilling you, or could be something that you want to emotionally fulfill you, but there is some sort of blockage there. To be emotionally fulfilled, you've got to let something go. You've got to make that surrender, and you've got to make that sacrifice. Now, remember what I said, you've got your North Node in Aries, okay? And so a lot of this, when you look at what's happening here, there is a way that you're seeing things about partnerships and relationships, very likely in terms of maybe there is a point this week where you're in a situation where you know it's not good for you. This is a card, it's the devil, right? So it's like vampire energy, energy vampire sucking all your energy. Where can you put your energy into where it's not doing that? All right. So the reason I bring up partnerships, relationships, you see the 2 people from the Lovers card. All right. This card corresponds to the Lovers card. It's card 15, 1, 5 equals 6, Lovers card, the 2 people from the Lovers card. Anyway, and you can see the devil here mocking Archangel Raphael. That is in the Lovers card. So what is it that you've got to surrender, that you've got to release? A lot of it is the subconscious. A lot of it may be up here. There is also pessimistic thinking. the devil, all right? So again, maybe creating some, future outcomes and having a low energy frequency around that. And there really is something of the mind here and of emotions, because with these cups, it is, emotions, feelings, relationships. There is something, you see the two people chained to the devil. They can break, the chains are loose. They can break free anytime they want. But I need to remind you, everything is a choice. It is your choice here. You have that choice to break free, okay? You have that choice to break free. Or if you stay in this situation, you may feel a little stuck, all right? You may feel a little stuck. And, it is also, the devil represents vices, bad behaviors, codependency could be a thing here as well. And again, it can be something like you recognizing, yes, my boss is toxic. I can't be in this work environment anymore. I'm afraid to leave for many reasons. But if you don't, you're going to regret it, all right? Or you're going to keep looking back to the past. So let's keep going. You have the Three of Pentacles in your challenge area. So this is also saying, yes, other people are involved here. Remember, I said a lot of social stuff for you this week. Interacting with other people. You've got the Three of Pentacles. This card is all about teamwork, making success happen, right? You see the, stonemason here, speaking with the architects, vice versa. He can't build this cathedral without them, vice versa. So it's in your challenge area. So there may be something that is, you may recognize this something this week is you may need people, or the people that you're with may not be the right people, okay? Again, it can be one-on-one, because that is a big energy coming through with another person, like a relationship as well. But there is something that you have to really look at this week, all right? Sun opposite Pluto is a big thing, all right? Now, you also have the King of Swords in your crown. Remember what I said earlier with all that Aquarius energy, the genius, the inventor, the creative, the King of Swords is Aquarius, all right? This is someone who's got a lot of power, authority up here. Swords are the mental suit, the air suit, communication, logic, processing things. It seems like you're going to be in your head, all right? There could be a side of you where you are, look at what's happening here. You could be thinking about things, but remember what I said with Sun sextiling Mars, it's all about taking that action. Remember that Hollywood's like action. You've got to do. So you can think and process, and it can feel very empowering for you. But at the same time, if you're not taking that action, this king is ready to strike. He's ready to go. So remember, take that action. You got the Queen of Wands. So there is this level of, yes, attraction is going to be a big thing for you. It seems like there is something that you do want to attract. Something, remember what I said, like you're going to feel magnetic. That's what the Queen of Wands is. People gravitate toward her. She gets whatever she wants. She is the Queen of Wands, but very entrepreneurial energy here. I see like definitely a lot of creative energy here. Again, there may be just some of that you're working with, again, with the King of Swords and the Devil. Now you have the Queen of Wands of the Rudier spread. These are wands, a lot of creative energy, your passions, ambitions, just, even work related. Again, a lot of y'all may be here for work, career, but it seems like there is something that you do want to attract. Some of y'all may be getting a little bit of, it's like moving toward what you want to attract, but there's really a sense of like, okay, instead of taking like one step forward, take 3, 4, 5 steps, all right? Queen of Wands, also a lot of sexual energy that comes with the Queen of Wands. I said that is going to be something that happens this week, that you're going to feel this week. And of course, with the two people from the Lovers card here, with the Devil, there really could be something here. Now, you also have the Five of Cups, all right? So in your future, so there could be something, again, if you don't break free, remember, this is potential. There could be something that you're just like, okay, I'm stuck in the past now. He's looking back at the spilled cups, when he's got 2 cups behind him, okay? Now, remember what I said about partnerships and relationships. That could be a thing for you. It could even be a partnership with a group, a community, as I mentioned earlier. But even still, you see the 2 cups here. The 2 of Cups is that card of, the twin flame soulmate, as we say in layman's terms, but 2 souls inhabiting one body. It's that harmonious relationship. It's with, another person, or, in your case, it could be, a group or a community as well, but it's all about moving forward. All he's got to do is pick up those cups, cross the bridge. Remember, everything is a choice. All right, Libra, I'll clarify that one for you. Yeah, and then you got the 2 of Wands. Very interesting here. Very, very interesting. It's saying that you've got to step out. All right. You have to step out, look at things from this overview. Okay. Take a really good look at everything that's happening because you just got the 2 of Wands. Now, the 2 of Wands, wow. This is another sign that it may have to do with, well, this is, you know, confidence or confidence. This is a sense of like doing some emotional healing so you can move forward and plan your next step. You see, he's got the world in his hand standing at the highest point in the castle. The other thing is, a lot of people don't even notice this. You can even see, I'm going to see if I can show you here. You see in the hillside, by the way. All right. I'm going to show you. You see that? Right there. So that is that bridge. Do you hear me? That's that bridge. He's got an overview of everything. He can see that. So this is really, again, stepping out, even like stepping out of your comfort zone. Sometimes we have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. Stepping out to have a really good perspective. Now, a lot of y'all may be traveling, like I said earlier. That's always a good way when you're literally stepping out of like where you're living, your environment, right? To really process things. So it seems like that might be something that you may be thinking about, but just take that moment to step out and plan, look forward to things that it really is, again, taking that step forward. And again, this is indicating maybe some partnership at play here. This card is attributed to Mars and Aries, again, North Node and Aries in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness, Libra, y'all, this is big. This is really, really big. All right. So again, remember I said when we had Mercury, Venus opposite Pluto as well, you may already know what it is. There could be like a buildup, but even still, just keep that in mind. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine as long as you move forward, as long as you get break free from these chains. And again, a lot of it can be subconscious. A lot of it could be just things you're holding onto from the past. Remember, coming out of that full moon in Capricorn, that's a big one. That's a big one. All right. I'm taking another sip. My iced tea. You got the 3 of Wands. This is great, okay? Because you want to move forward. A lot of y'all are ready, okay? You see, you got the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. The difference here, he's planning. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. He's ready to explore, start new things, go discover the world, even travel, go on this journey, but do a lot of self-discovery, really get to know who he is, and even like half fresh starts here as well. Now, you also got Justice. Look at that, all right? In your external factors area, justice will be served. Justice will be served, but you've got to take that action. You got to break free. You got to start planning. Justice is attributed to you. This is a Libra card. You know that. You sit right in the middle, right? Not only in the zodiacs, but card 11, okay? So in the major arcana as well. That balance that you bring, that's what you're known for, Libra. But this is really great because this is saying that actions have consequences, okay? Actions have consequences on a karmic level. Remember, I said that full moon in Capricorn, illuminating things. What is that thing that you have to release from this karmic perspective? Now, with that said, inaction have consequences too. Inaction have consequences too. So remember, this is saying take that action, justice will be served. All that fairness will happen. You've got to take that action, all right? You've got to take that action. Now, you do have the 3 of Swords. Another Libra card, all right? This card is where it falls in your staff, actually. It is just saying that's exactly what you don't want. You don't want anything. You don't want to have this huge emotional impact. That could be something that maybe the thing that's holding you back is this fear, creating this fear of what would happen if, I broke free from the trains. And there is a lot of that energy here, all right, Libra? There's a lot of that energy here, but it's all about perspective, okay? Everything's about perspective. Remember, everything is a choice. You have to choose to take that action and break free from anything that is holding you back. Now, you can see this card as, sure, it's raining and storming, and, when it rains, it pours. Or you can see it as, after the rainstorm comes a rainbow, all right? So it's all about that mindset, that shift, because you got the Hangman. and your final outcome. So yeah, have that moment. You see the halo around his head. That's a lot of enlightenment. He's got a smile on his face. So what comes after the Hangman? The Death card, the card of transformation, one of the best cards in tarot. So he is preparing himself for this really big transformation, okay? He's having this new perspective. Do you know why? Because he's made that sacrifice. He has made that surrender, okay? This is saying that all systems go to let something go, hit the road, Jack. Something's got to go. I'll even do, how much time do we have here? I'll even do, I'll do another clarifier. You got the Seven of Wands. I'm going to do a couple here. You have the Knight of Swords and, let me clarify. I'll clarify the, yeah, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, so very interesting. Let's start here with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. You can see the symbol of the sea goat right there, all right, in her throne. So you got two Capricorn cards in the heart of your spread. Now, this is so much wealth. This is so much spiritual wealth. This is the richest queen. You let go. There could be something here, by the way, again, with home, with family. There could be something that you may not be leaving because you may feel like you're not going to feel that wealth in some way or shape or form. But this is double Capricorn here. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. But there is a sense of fertility, growth. When you do leave that, you can have this abundance around you. You even see, I'm going to point you, just one more quick thing. You know the Magician card, the card of action, the power to manifest, the first card in the Fool's Journey, the card 1. And so having the power to manifest whatever you want. There are so many correlations with a Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. You see the roses all over her head, okay? Roses are red, passion, action. You see her dress, okay? Like the Magician, red and white. White is spirituality. Oh gosh, and red is that passion, that action. So remember, it is that action that you should take that's going to bring that wealth into your life. Now, you have the Seven of Wands here. It seems like there may be some people that are, you know, it's like you defending yourself, drawing a line in the sand from some, you know, poking bears. It does seem like there may be someone that does not see eye to eye with you. But this is valor. It's all about standing your ground, okay? You stand your ground, you're going to be 1,000% fine. And then you've got the Knight of Swords here, which is, whoosh, it's like you set your mind free, okay? You set your heart free, you set your mind free. Everything is like moving in this direction. We are planning your next step. And Knight of Swords is, you even see the fire under his feet. Remember, this is going to be very fiery for you with this Leo sudden. Leo is fiery. Venus and Leo is fiery. Hearts of flame, hearts of fire. But have that heart energy. Remember, you started with the Four of Cups. You have the Five of Cups here as well. You also have the Three of Swords here. Have that heart energy. Really tune into your emotions, what you need emotionally, also intuitively. Remember, a lot of intuitive energy happening for you. I'm going to show you one last thing here. You see that remember the swords, right? It's up here. Okay, so this is being bold, fearless, courageous, just like all the aspects that I said. Taking that action. Knights are active. They are active AF. Okay, but you see this knight here. You see the heart on the horse. So this is of the mind. And so there could be something in your circumstance where your heart's in that situation. It could be your heart's in a certain situation, but you want to hold on to that heart energy too, okay? Have it all, mind, body, spirit, all right? But recognize what it is you may need to, all right? And then you're going to be fine with, you know, justice in your external factors area. A lot of wisdom here in this card. But this is, wow, Libra, this is deep. We went really deep. There's definitely something you may want to let go. And then you're going to be, look at this movement after, again, justice being served. A lot of karmic energy associated with the justice card, all right? So this is you cashing in your karma points, all right? In order to do that, you've got to recognize what may be holding you back. And also remember, I said from the beginning, the Pluto is doing, Sun opposite Pluto, the full moon conjuncting Pluto, all of that energy, that Pluto energy is doing shadow work as well. All right. That's what devil here is for. All right. So Libra, oh my goodness. We got really deep. I feel like we are truly connected. Next week we'll do August. All right. So August is definitely a really, really big month. There is going to be a really nice new moon that you're going to love. We'll talk about it for you, especially Libra, where it's going to be really nice for you. We'll talk about it next month. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. It's so awkward to say that after, we get so personal here, but let me know what's going on. Let me know how I can support you. Let me know what's going on. Okay. Thanks so much, Libra. Y'all are amazing. I'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.